from New Zealand in 2017. And I've been out to New Zealand for my sister's birthday, 70th birthday in fact. And I went into the 121 Cafe, which is noted for all kinds of music. And they have over the bar a heart shape, and it's got O-N-E, and then T-W-O in the middle of the heart, and O-N-E on the other side. And at the bottom it's got, you won't believe this, classical music, jazz, anything goes. And there are 200 people sitting, waiting for a meal. And I was sat right at the end of one of the way it's divided up is you have 25 men, 25 women. There are 4 bays like this, and across the top you have a long table. And so one can sit there and one can sit there. And I sat over here, looking down onto the stage, and there's a chap there tampering with the piano with one hand and adjusting microphones with the other. And this rather attractive woman came and sat next to me and said, "Can I sit next to her?" I said, "Yes, by all means." And the upshot of that was what I wrote on about that incident on the 12-hour flight back to Singapore from New Zealand. A magical, mystical moment arrived when you came and sat at my side. Sing to me a song of your choice in a place where jazz music was playing. Smiling, I said, I only sing folk to listen to jazz and the blues. Coming from one as attractive as you, I got up and duly obliged. The pianist played heaven only knows what, while I sang with gusto the down and out blues. And all the time I was looking at you with sparkling bright eyes and sweet smile. Shook hands with so many on leaving the stage as the clapping and clapping faded away. I returned to her side and she thanked me so much, and we chatted away about how we could travel the world. As the bar staff picked up their instruments and started to play, being footloose, single and free, but without any money, we said our goodbyes, Josephina and me. Thank you very much.
You have the honour of sending the music whichever way you like. Where are we?
Go that way for a change.
Oh, all right. Is that all right with you? Mort, you've been at home for weeks. You should be good.
If only it worked like that, yeah. This is a Christopherson number. I have seen the morning burning golden on a mountain in the skies, aching with the feeling of the freedom of an eagle when she flies, turning on the world the way she smiled upon my soul as I lay dying. As the colours in the sunshine, the shadows of her eyes, waking in the morning to the feeling of her fingers on my skin, wiping out the traces of the people and the places that I've been. Teaching me that yesterday was something that I never thought of trying. Talking of tomorrow and the money, love, time we'd have to spend. Loving her was easier than anything I'll ever do. Together with a feeling that I've never known before in my time. She ain't ashamed to be a woman, nor afraid to be a friend. I don't know the answer to the easy way she opened every door in my mind. Dreaming was as easy as believing.
Barry.
This is a song off my album that I'm recording. I've got a copy down here everyone wants one. I've got one here. All the proceeds goes to the British Diabetic Association. Get £5 each. You get a book as well with it. This is a song from the album. This is probably one of my favourites. But I wrote this in a park. It took me about 5 minutes. Really late, it took me longer. I'm getting really late for it, so works out about 6 months instead of 6 minutes. I'll adjust myself. That's it. A song called What Do You Mean to Me? Remember when we walked hand in hand? You were my lady, I was your man. I want you to understand what you mean to me. I never found the words before. I love you, and once more, you are the one my heart beats for. It's what you mean to me. What you mean to me. Looking back and feeling blue, my heart cries out for you. But when we met, my dream came true. Remember when we walked hand in hand? You were my lady, I was your man. I want you to understand what you mean to me. I never found the words before, but I love you, and once more, you are the one my heart beats for. It's what you mean to me. What you mean to me. Looking back and feeling blue, my heart cries out for you. When we met, my dreams came true. What you mean to me. What you mean to me.
Lovely job.
Thank you very much. Good evening.
Good evening.
You waved at Steve and you waved at Chris.
Yes,
You know
I'm
them
known
for-
through Watford. And the Watford Open
right,
Mic
brilliant.
in particular, and also the Watford Photograph.
Right. Well, we're going round. Do you want to go after Steve or?
Well, I do sing, but I did a very foolish thing last night. I sang the English language version of the Toreador song, in other words, Stand Up and Fight.
Right. So you're going to take
It's very
going to
fun.
take a ring.
I could read you a poem if you
Oh, right. Brilliant. Brilliant. Sorry, your name?
Clive.
Clive.
Okay.
Welcome, Clive. Yeah. Right, Steve.
Okay. Well, baptism of fire after 6 weeks on the mend list. So here we go with a Josh Groban song taken from a film called Troy, which was used in the end credits. And it's a song called Remember. Remember, I will still be here as long as you hold me in your memory. Remember when your dreams have ended, time can be transcended. Just remember me. I am the one star that keeps burning so brightly. It is the last light to fade into the rising sun. I am with you whenever you tell my story, for I am all I've done. Remember, I will still be here as long as you hold me in your memory. Remember me. I am the one voice in the cold wind that whispers, and if you listen, you'll hear me call across the sky. As long as I can still reach and touch you, then I will never die. Remember, I'll never leave you if you would only remember me. Remember me. Remember, I will still be here as long as you hold me in your memory. Remember when your dreams have ended, time can be transcended. I live forever. Remember me. Remember me. Remember me.
Steve? Right.
A poem.
Poem. And it is actually, this one is a poem, it's not a pyrrhic, one that was meant to be the lyric. I have two kinds of poems. I have what I call pyrrhics. They're really meant to be lyrics for songs, but I hardly ever come up with a tune, so therefore they're pyrrhics. But I do actually have a few that actually are kind of standalone performance poems, and here we go. Here's one that I periodically use when the singing voice disappears. Hello, video people. Right, okay. This is called A Bus Journey. A child cries for her mummy. A man is late for tea. Seems grandpa's lost his ticket and you've forgotten me. The bus drives past the dance hall where we first kissed and swayed, but now you never call me. Guess love can't be replayed. At least not on this occasion, and now we're nearly there. The church where you were married, the one across the square. I hope he makes you happy. Now there is no more us. Good luck to all your family as I step off the bus. A child cries for her mummy, and as mum dries young eyes, I sigh because I lost you and hope to be more wise.
Thank you very much. Are you two ladies doing a duet?
That's right. Yeah, moral support. Well, that's it. And so that I can see as well. Okay, I'll start it on middle C. Bows and flows of angel hair, and ice cream castles in the air, and feather canyons everywhere. I've looked at clouds that way, but now they only block the sun. They rain and snow on everyone. So many things I would have done, but clouds got in my way. I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's clouds' illusions I recall. I really don't know clouds at all. Moons and dunes and Ferris wheels, the dizzy dancing way you feel as every fairy tale comes real. I've looked at love that way, but now it's just another show. You leave 'em laughing when you go, and if you care, don't let them show. Don't give yourself away. I've looked at love from both sides now, from give and take, and still somehow it's love's illusions I recall. I really don't know love at all. Tears and fears and feeling proud to say I love you right out loud. Dreams and schemes and circus crowds, I've looked at life that way. But now old friends are acting strange. They shake their heads, they say I've changed. But something's lost and something's gained in living every day. I've looked at life from both sides now, from win and lose, and still somehow it's life's illusions I recall. I really don't know life at all. We got through it.
Can't go wrong with the Joni Mitchell.
Sorry?
Can't go wrong with Joni
No, you
Mitchell.
can't. I think
Are you doing a second ladies at the moment?
No, I'll wait.
Yeah?
I'll wait till the second.
Okay, lovely.
Last Friday and Saturday we were doing our bit adding the music to The Merry Wives of Windsor, and when that was first planned, the director had the idea that we'd be on stage with the actors, and so for the walk-down music, when everybody's taking their bows, we needed something that we could play with instruments that we could stand up and walk off with, rather than guitars and mandolins. So we decided on the bear dance, and then it was changed, so we didn't do that after all, but we still used it. We played the bear dance, we didn't do it on stage, we just sat off to one side and did our bit in the shadows. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes, traditional, quite old. I don't know if it ever really was used for playing for bears to dance to.
Sounds like almost warlike, and then sounds like something in the jungle. And
It's a big circle dance.
There is a dance that is danced to it by people, but I don't know how old that is.
it could be maybe.
It's quite athletic.
Which one?
Hi, Germany. All right. Oh, Polly, love, oh, Polly. Sorry. Get it right. Oh, Polly, love, oh, Polly, the rout has now begun, and we must go a-marching to the beating of a drum. Go dress yourself all in your best and come along with me. I'll take you to the wars, my love, in high Germany. Oh, Willie, lovely Willie, come listen what I do say. My feet, they are so tender, I cannot march away. And besides, my dearest Willie, I am with child by thee, not fitted for the cruel wars in high Germany. Oh, but I'll buy for you a horse, my love, and on it you shall ride, and all of my delight shall be in marching by your side. We will stop at every ale house, we'll drink when we are dry, be true to one another, get married by and by. Oh, cursed be the cruel wars that ever they should rise, and out of merry England press many a man likewise. They press my true love from me, likewise my brothers three, and sent them to the cruel wars in high Germany. My friends I do not value, my foes I do not fear. Now my true love has left me, I wander far and near. And when my baby it is born and smiling on my knee, I'll think of lovely Willie in high Germany.
Thank you very much.
Andrew turns up without dueling born.
Now, when I first started coming to PinFAB, years and years ago, I played this tune, and Gary then said, "You'd be interested in listening to this album by the Ruttles." So there's the clue. Do you know what I'm going to play? Neil Innes, Urban Spaceman. And apparently he saw a sign saying urban space available. And that's why I wrote this. I'm the urban spaceman, baby, I got speed. I've got everything I need. I'm the urban spaceman, baby, I can fly. I'm a supersonic guy. I don't need pleasure, I don't feel pain. If you were to knock me down, I'd just get up again. I'm the urban spaceman, baby, I'm making out. I'm all about Well, I wake up every morning with a smile upon my face. My natural exuberance spills out all over the place. La da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da. I'm the urban spaceman, I'm intelligent and keen. You know what I mean. I'm the urban spaceman, as a lover's second to none. It's a lot of fun. Well, I never let my friends down, I never make a move. I'm a glossy magazine or an advert on the tube. I'm the urban spaceman, baby, here comes the twist. I don't exist. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Do you remember the Ruttles, Gary?
Yeah,
You did? Excellent.
They also had Rutland Weekend Television.
Yeah, they did, I think, yes. It was sort of Eric Idle's.
A little cultural industry.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, the first song is called The Plainsman. It was written by Trevor Lucas and Pete Roche. But I think they nicked the tune from something traditional. If you don't know what a plainsman is, if you think of the ranger in The Hobbit, it's a bit like that, but he's not as brave. He just likes the wilderness. It's all about a song and his love of the wilderness.
Should be wearing one of those hats with the corks dangling down. We should have done that.
I come from the moor and the mountain, from the waterfall and streams. I turned me back on the mountain track, I'm walking in a dream. Every new horizon, to me it seems the same, and everywhere looks old and bad while traveling on the plain. The snow unrides this road with me. A plainsman rides alone. No welcome waits by a city gate, no voice to call me home. Alone I came into this place, that is how I will go. And all I learn is the seasons turn, it's all I need to know. The world is hung with silver tongue, grace to give. If you can show me how to die, don't tell me how to live. The plainsman's song, though it's seldom long, it's more than meets the ear. And all I believe is the falling leaves, the turning of the year. And all I believe is the falling leaves, the turning of the year.
This is a traditional song called Molly Bond, sometimes changed to Polly Vaughan, but we're doing the Molly Bond version. And it's about a tragic accident. And it starts with a warning. Come all you young gallants that delight in a gun, beware of your shooting at the setting of the sun. It happened one evening in a large shower of hail, when under a bower my love was concealed.
Her apron flew around her, I took her as a swan, and I shot my own darling at the setting of the sun.
As I walked up to her and found it was she, my limbs they grew weary and my eyes couldn't see. But my ring was on her finger, most bitterly I cried, oh Molly, if you were living, you'd have been my fond bride.
Her apron flew around her, I took her as a swan, and I shot my own darling at the setting of the sun.
So home to my father, like lightning I did run, saying, Father, dearest Father, do you know what I've done?
Her apron flew around her, I took her as a swan, and I shot my own darling at the setting of the sun.
His father in the corner, with his hair turning grey, said, oh my dear Jimmy, don't you run away. Stay in this country till the trial comes on. You never shall be hanged by the laws of this land. On the day of the trial, to the judge she appeared. As God is my witness, young Jimmy must go clear. My apron
Flew around me, he took me as a swan, and I know his heart is bleeding for its own. Molly Bond, my apron flew around me, he took me as a swan, and I know my heart is bleeding for his own. Molly Bond.
It's a difficult
kept looking at
you. are they? Starts and endings are very difficult. It's true.
Thank you, gentlemen. Right, Dave. Dave the Blues. What have you got for us?
Oh, well, earlier in the year we were all talking about Bob Dylan from biopic, you know, Complete Unknown, everyone had seen it, so I was going to do some stuff from that, but I don't think this song actually appears in the film, but I've since seen a rumour that they were going to put a show on at Glastonbury or something. Completely Unknown, they were going to call themselves, I think. Well, that's just a rumour. This is one of the early things that comes out of listening to too much of that stuff in the first part of the movie, at any rate. I've spared you the harmonica part. I have got one in the right key, but I haven't learned to blow the right notes on it yet. Because this song is much better known lately in a completely different version from Ralph Stanley and the Oh Brother Where Art Thou soundtrack. It's Men of Constant Sorrow. I say goodbye to Colorado, where I was born, I'll be raised. Through this open world I'm bound to ramble, through ice and snow, sleet and rain. I'm bound to ride that monorail road. Perhaps I'll die on that train. Your mother says that I'm a stranger, a face you'll never see no more. But here's one promise to you, I'll see you on God's golden shore. Going back to Colorado, a place that I started from. If I'd known how bad you treat me, maybe I never would have come.
Excellent. Well, that completes the round done.
Very up-tempo.
Yeah.